Welcome to the Olivier Awards 2022 with Mastercard. From the Royal Albert Hall, for the first time in forever, here's the cast of Frozen.
Is open, so's that door. I didn't know they did that anymore. And there's two nice ladies helping me get dressed. Thank you. Thanks. For years I've roamed these empty halls. Why have a ballroom with no balls? Coronation Day is just the best. There'll be actual real life people. It'll be totally strange. But wow, am I so ready for this change. For the first time forever, there'll be music, there'll be light. For the first time in forever, I'll be dancing through the night. Don't know if I'm elated or gassy, but I'm somewhere in that zone. 'Cause for the first time in forever, be alone. Woo! I can't wait to meet everyone. What if I meet the one? Tonight, imagine me gown and all, fetchingly draped against the wall. A picture of sophisticated grace. I suddenly see him standing there, a beautiful stranger, tall and fair. I want to stuff some chocolate in my face. But then we laugh and talk all evening, which is totally bizarre. Nothing like the life I've led so far. For the first time in forever, there'll be magic, there'll be fun. For the first time in forever, I could be noticed by someone. And I know it is totally crazy to dream I'd find romance, but for the first time in forever, at least I got a chance.
Let them in, don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel, put on a show. Make one wrong move and everyone will know. But it's only for today. It's agony to wait. Tell the guards to back up the
For the first time in forever,
Please welcome your host for the evening, Jason Manford.
Wow! Incredible. Good evening, friends, and welcome to the 2022 Olivier Awards, sponsored by Mastercard, thanks to a wonderful opening by the cast of Frozen the Musical. What a show. That's going to be big, that. It's going to be big. Certainly does feel like the first time in forever that we're back all together in one place, and we have a wonderful show lined up for you this evening. How great does it feel to be back with an actual real-life audience? This feels good. I've actually been really nervous. I've been really nervous about... What's going on there? Oh, right, my microphone went. Okay, well, that's why one of the reasons I was nervous. All right, you happy? I can carry on. Okay, here we go. I don't know what happened. Here we go. Here we go. Ah, thank you. I've actually been incredibly nervous about this evening, not just because so many people out for the first time in so long, but because I'm a comedian and this is an award ceremony, and those two things have not gone down well lately together. So before we get into this properly, let me tell you, I think all your hair looks lovely. And I will very much be keeping your wives' names out of my chuffing mouth this evening. The last thing I need is a slap in the face off the 7 actors who play the tiger. This is an evening of backslapping, not face slapping. It's just lovely to be dressed up again. Look how wonderful you all look. You look fabulous. Be honest now, tell me, were any of you nervous about getting back in these clothes post-lockdown, though? Yeah, you were. Some of them put your stuff on like that, didn't you? I can't believe I fitted back into this suit, if I'm perfectly honest. That first lockdown was not kind. I'll tell you the moment I realised I'd put too much weight on in 2020 was I was at home and I ran up the stairs naked. I got a round of applause and I was the only person in the house. That's a real telltale sign, let me tell you. But I made sure I was out every day. I did my hours exercise. Do you remember that? What a weird moment in our history when we were in our houses but only allowed out for an hour a day to exercise. Half the country were livid. Only an hour, the other half. Is it compulsory? Not only do you look beautiful this evening, but what about this room? Look at this room, this stage. Where else to celebrate the return of theatre than the iconic Royal Albert Hall? What a majestic venue, a place so fancy, even the Pringles behind the bar are grouse-flavoured. Friends, please join me in giving a huge applause for the hundreds of very talented people who have worked around the clock to make this show possible this evening. And let's all be thankful they ignored government advice and didn't retrain in cyber. Yeah. You keep dancing, Fatima. You keep dancing. Yeah. Some of the measures theatres had to deal with has just shown how resilient this industry is. Of course, when we first allowed to open only at half capacity, which was very difficult for a lot of theatres and shows. I mean, I couldn't tell the difference on my own stand-up tour, but I'm sure it was very difficult for a lot of you. Half capacity, what a crazy situation we ended up in there. And I was thinking recently, you know, it's a real pity none of us had the idea to put on a production called Downing Street Work Event, and we could have all opened at full capacity 2 years ago. Yeah. I know. It's a touching, really. There's been some moments that were difficult to stomach for the theatre community. Certainly last year when we were sat watching England playing the Euros in full capacity venues while we weren't allowed to open theatres. I mean, I'm a football fan, but who's making these decisions? Who's thinking there, right, we need to start doing some mass events and sending audiences back? But which set of fans do we trust the most to abide by these new sets of rules? Theatre fans or football fans? Is it these 6 old women who won't go watch Mamma Mia in the West End? Or is it that fella over there with a firework up his bottom outside Wembley Stadium? The madness of it. The only way that works logically is if, I don't know if you know, in the olden days, they used to send a canary down the mine shaft to check for gas leaks. And if it didn't come back, you didn't go because it was too dangerous. I've got a feeling that's what they did with football fans, to be honest. Off you go, lads, enjoy the game. Footy fans, they're theatre's canaries. Now you know. And who'd have thought one of the heroes of theatre lockdown would have been Lord Lloyd Webber himself, who at one point bravely said he would happily risk arrest if he could open his theatres. He was like the Che Guevara of the West End. It was amazing. A wonderful and noble gesture, but let's be honest, I've met him. He wouldn't last 5 minutes inside, would he? What are you in for? Murder. What about you? Cinderella at the Gillian Lynn Theatre. God bless you, Andrew. Right. Enough from me. Shall we crack on with these awards? All right. Our first award tonight is the Knoll Jeffrey Johnson Award for Best Entertainment or Comedy Play. And who better to start than these two Olivier winners. The first for his starring role as Aaron Burr in Hamilton, and last time's winner for her role in Anne Juliet, Giles Terrera and Cassidy Jansen.
Good evening. It's been 3 long years since our last full Olivier Awards ceremony, so tonight feels extra special. It's been an incredibly tough 2 years, and so it's just amazing looking out and seeing all of our industry together again under one roof at the Royal Albert Hall, celebrating the Olivier Awards 2022.
Yes. Yeah. And I want to give a big shout out to every single performing arts student and graduate who has done an amazing job in the last couple of years. Yes. You young artists, we need you now more than ever. People will know what happened in this moment because of the stories that you write, and the plays that you create, and the musicals that you create, and the ballets and the dances that you create, the movies that you create. So you Lin-Manuels out there, be strong, keep going, tell your truth, change the world. Yes. Tonight we are here to honor and celebrate the amazing artists who've done incredible work in the last year. And so we are proud to announce the nominees for the Knoll Jeffrey Johnson Award for Best Entertainment or Comedy Play.
Knoll Jeffrey Johnson Award for Best Entertainment or Comedy Play. The Choir of Man at Arts Theatre. Pantoland at the Palladium at the London Palladium. Pride and Prejudice, sort of, at Criterion Theatre. The Shark is Broken at Ambassadors Theatre.
Oh gosh, here we go. And the winner is, for the Olivier Award, Pride and Prejudice, sort of!
Single member of our incredible creative team, every single other member of our extraordinary all-female talented cast. Thank you. Our producer here in London, the inimitable David Pugh, and everyone at his office, and of course his investors, without whom we couldn't make the bloody thing. We wouldn't have had a sniff at this, though, if we hadn't been commissioned to make it 4 years ago at the Tron Theatre in Glasgow, which is why I have to thank all the staff there, especially Laura, Michael, John O'Neill, Shilpa, and Johnny McKnight. But Andy Arnold, you especially, thank you for taking a chance on us as new talent and having faith. And if you are a young artist looking to train or cut your teeth somewhere, I implore you to consider the regions, and especially Glasgow. That city will take you in its arms. Thank you.
The next two awards are Best New Dance Production and Outstanding Achievement in Dance. Some wonderful nominations, but once again, Magic Mike Live has been overlooked. How are we supposed to take this thing seriously? To present these awards, a choreographer and director recently honoured, and whose choreography will soon be seen back in the West End in the new production of Grease. It's Dame Arlene Phillips.
Well, good evening, and how exciting is it to be here, surrounded by theatre. And all I hope is tonight that there is no COVID flying around in the air, because after 2 years of sanitising anything and everything that came near me, including people, I had COVID. And the red line disappeared just in time to be here and present 2 awards. So, my love in life is dance. So presenting dance awards is everything. And tonight I'm presenting Best New Dance Production. And the nominees are...
Best New Dance Production. Draw From Within by Wim van der Kabus, Rombe Dance Company at Sadler's Wells. Revisor by Crystal Pite and Jonathan Young, Kid Pivot at Sadler's Wells. Transverse Orientation by Dimitris Papaioannou, Dance Umbrella, Sadler's Wells.
And the Olivier goes to Revisor by Crystal Pite and Jonathan Young.
Yes, I'm not Crystal Pite or Jonathan Young. They can't be here tonight. I'm Alistair Spalding. I'm the artistic director at Sadler's Wells. But they have sent me some words to say tonight, so if you I'll just unfurl the paper. It's amazing. This is the 3rd Olivier that Crystal Pite has won. It's extraordinary. I think it's probably a record for dance. So they say, Revisor is an adaptation of The Government Inspector by Ukrainian playwright Nikolai Gogol. It's about a low-ranking civil servant who attempts to expose the corruption of his government. We dedicate this award to all those fighting behind the scenes for transparency and truth. We would like to thank our cast of actors and dancers in the extraordinary team of composers, designers and technicians for their essential contribution to the making of Revisor. They are the lifeblood of our creation, each of them masterful, generous and truly inspiring. Thank you also to our producers and staff at Econominus and Kid Pivot, and to Sadler's Wells for the opportunity to share our work with London. We are deeply grateful. Thank you very much. I'll make sure this goes to them. Thank you.
And the second dance award is for Outstanding Achievement in Dance. And the nominees are...
Outstanding Achievement in Dance. Acosta Danza for the Punta a Cabo in 100% Cuban at Sadler's Wells. Dancers for NDT2 Tour at Sadler's Wells. Ariel Smith for her choreography of Jolly Folly in Reunion by the English National Ballet at Sadler's Wells. Edward Watson for his performance in Wayne McGregor's The Dante Project for the Royal Ballet at Royal Opera House.
And the Olivier goes to Ariel Smith for her choreography of Jolly Folly.
worn shoes I could walk in if I thought this was going to happen. And I haven't written anything either. Okay. Whew. I pre-pandemic, oh God, now I'm emotional. I really thought that I couldn't do this anymore, and then a pandemic happened. And then I got a call from Louise Brown, who's an EMB producer, to ask me to make a piece for English National Ballet. And now this is happening, it's mad. I just have to... I want to say what I want to say, God. Okay, so I have to say thank you to my dancers, because nothing would happen without them. To Tamara for inviting me, to everyone who loves me, my mum, my sister, my boyfriend who are here, my dad at home, and my family here and in Cuba. I love you all. Thank you, this is amazing. Woo!
Now, I have been asked to mention that when you do come up on stage, we are going out live on Magic Radio. So, I can't believe they've given me the job to tell you off for swearing. But if I can do it, you can too, guys. But apparently a nana in Hull just crashed a car. So please, do your best, okay? All right, here we go. Let's start with a little round of applause there, ladies and gentlemen, for the end of our winner. Lovely. The next show nominated for Best New Musical is the remarkable story of The Drifters. This is going to be a big one. One of the world's greatest vocal groups, and the truth about the woman who made them. Faye Treadwell, the legendary manager of The Drifters, who alongside her husband fought for 3 decades to turn Atlantic Records' hottest vocal group into a global phenomenon. I'm sure you're going to be on your feet and dancing, ladies and gentlemen, because Olivier nominee Beverly Knight stars with the sensational Adam J. Bernard, Taryn Callender, Matt Henry, and Tosh Wanogo Maud. It's The Drifters Girl!
There goes my girl, there goes my first love. With the guy I used to call my friend, make a love I thought would never end, and I can't forget her. My heart is breaking when I see her holding hands with him. Can't help thinking how it might have been. She's still my first love. My first love is still around. She never left this part of town. Now I see her most every day, but she never looks my way. There goes my first love. With the guy I used to call my friend. There goes love I thought would never end, and I can't forget her. My heart is breaking when I see her holding hands with him. Can't help thinking how it might have been. She's still my first love.
What kind of life is there here for us now? We gotta get out of the red somehow. We got all the love we need. We'll have a dime or two if I succeed. Don't you worry, Harlem child. My kid won't be the smoke and dust. No way. The waiting will be so worthwhile if she come playing fields of grain all day. So if you hear a song you know playing on the radio, then you know that I will soon be home. I love you, Harlem child. I don't wanna go, and I wish that I could stay. Someday they could all be stars
Wow. Can someone check that roof, please? That was incredible. What a performance. The Drifters Girl. Fantastic. What a start. What a start we're having here. To present this year's award for Best Director, renamed after Sir Peter Hall, please welcome an actor who finished his acclaimed run as Henry V at the Donmar Warehouse only last night. It's Kit Harington.
It is lovely to be here and so wonderful to see a full house. I'm here to award the Sir Peter Hall Award for Best Director. The nominees are...
Sir Peter Hall Award for Best Director. Rebecca Frecknell for Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club at the Playhouse Theatre. Michael Longhurst for Consolations, Donmar Warehouse at Vaudeville Theatre. Catherine Marshall for Anything Goes at Barbican Theatre. Max Webster for Life of Pi at Wyndham's Theatre.
And the award goes to Rebecca Frecknell for Cabaret.
Thank you so much. This is amazing. There are hundreds, literally hundreds of people that are behind this and that all have a stake in this. I have to thank Adam, Ed and Charlie and John Kander for trusting me. But a director's work can only ever be as good as their company, and what a company I had on this and a team. And they've been extraordinary. In second week of rehearsals, I lost my dad to prostate cancer. And this company and team picked me up and carried me when I needed it. So this is for them and for my dad, Paul, who played the MC as a student in 1975 at Coventry College of Education. Be the glad for this. Thank you so much.
On now to the Best Family Show, and I genuinely cannot think of someone more appropriate to present this particular award. An incredible woman whose life story is finally hitting the stage. On Play School, she saw some of us through our entire childhoods with a constant smile, which is more than my own parents managed. It's the wonderful Baroness Dame Floella Benjamin!
Good evening, everyone, and a special hello to all my Play School babies. I always say childhood lasts a lifetime. That's why I lobbied so hard to get Best Family Show category at these awards. Because when children go to the theatre, especially for the first time, it inspires them to be creative, fire up their imagination. They might even go on to work in our industry. That's why those who create family shows needs to be honored and celebrated. So thank you so much, Olivier, for doing just that. And congratulations to all the nominees. And the nominees are...
Best Family Show. Billionaire Boy at Garrick Theatre. Dragons and Mythical Beasts at Regent's Park Open Air Theatre. What the Ladybird Heard at Palace Theatre. Wolf, Witch, Giant Fairy at Royal Opera House, Limbury Theatre.
And the Olivier goes to... wolf, witch, giant, fairy.
Oh my God. We did a random gig with Floella. She's such a legend. Thank you so much. Wow, this is just amazing. We can't believe this has happened. We wrote this show in lockdown. All the theatres were closed, and we were just sort of dreaming of the audiences coming back and just to write a love letter to the audience about being together and having a communal space together. So, yeah, thank you to all the people who helped us make this happen.
Yeah, we have an amazing producer, Fee. I don't know where she sat, and everyone at Farnham Maltings, everyone at Royal Opera House, our amazing cast and creative team. I only got 40 seconds. I talk quite fast, but I don't think I can get them all in. But to everyone who helped us make this, and our musical
it's a
director,
devising show.
It is a devising show.
So,
Sorry.
So they all feed in.
We haven't practiced.
We haven't practiced. Love to everyone. Bye.
Fantastic. Next up is a play that has gathered 9 nominations this year. After a cargo ship sinks in the middle of the vast Pacific Ocean, a 16-year-old boy named Pi is stranded on a lifeboat with 4 other survivors: a hyena, a zebra, an orangutan, and a Royal Bengal tiger. Fair play to the lad. I once had a camping trip ruined when a wasp got in the tent. Based on one of the most extraordinary and best-loved works of fiction, winner of the Man Brooker Prize, selling over 15 million copies worldwide, it features breathtaking puppetry, and here is a very special performance. You will not see anything else like this. It's incredible. It's the cast of The Life of Pi!
Once upon a time, I lived in Pondicherry's botanical gardens, in the zoo. It was a huge zoo, spread over acres and acres, big enough for a train to explore. But now it's so small, it fits in my head.
Like lemon pie?
No, as in 3.141. No.
59265358979. I see, because just like an infinite number, you go on and on and on.
My older sister Ronnie, a maths genius, but really annoying.
Open the gate, son! Open them! Yeah!
My father built the zoo from scratch.
Black and White is being so stubborn and aggressive, Piscine. Just like our government. Things wouldn't be so difficult if he just listened to me. Ha! Ha! Well, today, I'm in charge, Black and White. Yeah! In your pen. Yeah, Black and White.
Yeah, Black and White, yeah!
Yeah! Ha! I'm in charge.
Yeah! And my mother looked after all of us.
As a new mother orange juice, you have to get your energy back. These bananas will make you both strong.
Can I give it up?
Of course, darling.
From one son to another. Our life was idyllic, but the government was in turmoil, arguing and trying to control everything. There were riots on the streets. People stopped coming to our zoo. But my father, he never stopped trying. He thought a Bengal tiger would bring in new business. Richard Parker! Richard Parker! Richard Parker! Richard Parker! Richard Parker! Hey! Hi, I'm Pai. Welcome to Pondicherry.
On to two of our awards for craft now. Here to present the Blue Eye Theatre Technology Award for Best Set Design and Best Costume Design are two actors currently starring at the Old Vic in the 47th, Tamara Tooney and Lydia Wilson.
Ivanka.
Madam Vice President.
Written by Mike Bartlett. Good evening. The Blue Eye Theatre Technology Award for Best Set Design, the nominees are...
Blue Eye Theatre Technology Award for Best Set Design. Tim Hatley for design and Nick Barnes and Finn Caldwell for puppetry for Life of Pi at Wyndham's Theatre. Tim Hatley for design with Finn Ross for video design for Back to the Future, the musical, at Adelphi Theatre. Derek McLean for Moulin Rouge, the musical, at Piccadilly Theatre. Tom Scott for Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club at the Playhouse Theatre.
Congratulations to all, but the Olivier goes to Tim Hatley, Nick Barnes, and Finn Caldwell for Life of Pi!
Going first? You, Tim. Oh, God. Right. Wow. Thank you so much. I'm truly, truly honoured. It's been such a difficult few years, as we all know, but I've been lucky enough to work on two productions, Back to the Future and The Life of Pi. Both of them a real challenge design-wise. Both of them, people said to me, how on earth are you going to do those? In both cases, I thought, I have no idea. But I just said yes, and lucky enough to work with such brilliant people, a great, great team. Thank you to Max, our director. Thank you to Simon, our producer. Thank you, Finn. Thank you for the puppets. The actors are fantastic, and everyone backstage, the crew, absolutely brilliant. It's really, really been fabulous. I could not have done any of this without the wonderful Ross Edwards, who is my associate. So thank you to everybody, and wonderful. You speak.
Really briefly, hugely honoured. Thank you very much. Must thank you for Nick Barnes as well, who co-designed the puppets. He's extraordinary. And huge thank you to everyone. I must say thank you to my wife, my daughter, and my mother.
And this is the award for Best Costume Design, and the nominees are...
Best Costume Design. John Morrell for Anything Goes at Barbican Theatre. Christopher Oram for Frozen at Theatre Royal Drury Lane. Tom Scott for Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club at the Playhouse Theatre. Catherine Zuber for Moulin Rouge the Musical at Piccadilly Theatre.
And the Olivier goes to Catherine Zuber for Moulin Rouge the Musical.
This is such an amazing honor. Thank you to the Olivier Awards. Our wonderful stage production of Moulin Rouge is so inspired by the wonderful creative genius of Baz Luhrmann and Catherine Martin's film. I'd like to thank our very wise and wonderful producers, our amazing cast, our wonderful crew, my fellow designers, and I'd like to thank our wonderful artisans that worked on the show, the costume shops, the milliners, my collaborators, AC, Irene, and Emma, and thank you so much to the Olivier Award. Thank you.
Now it's the award for Cunard Best Revival. And to present the award, an actor known to many of us as legendary baddie Draco Malfoy, and about to make his West End debut in Olivier-nominated play 222, A Ghost Story. Please welcome Tom Felton.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's a great joy to be here this evening to present the Cunard Award for Best Revival. And the nominees are...
Cunard Best Revival. A Number at the Old Vic. Constellations, Donmar Warehouse at Vaudeville Theatre. The Normal Heart at National Theatre, Olivier. The Tragedy of Macbeth at Almeida Theatre.
And the Olivier goes to Constellations.
Thank you. Wow. This show started 10 years ago at the Royal Court, and it was dreamed up to revive in the middle of lockdown. I am so grateful to Nick Payne for his beautiful words that allowed us to bring 4 different casts who trusted that their own unique brilliance would make us celebrate our shared humanity. Thank you. Thank you. To the team at the Donmar, who are amazing for helping bring it back. Debbie, Anna, Penny, all of you. To my amazing co-producers, to our investors. I'm so proud to be here. Thank you so much indeed. Gracias. Thank you.
Now it's my pleasure to introduce a performance from a musical based on one of the world's favourite films. It features original music by multi-Grammy winners Alan Silvestri and Glenn Ballard, alongside hit songs from the movie. When Marty McFly finds himself transported back to 1955 in a time machine built by the eccentric scientist Doc Brown, he accidentally changes the course of history. Please welcome. Crikey. For a time machine show, that took a while, but we did well. We did well. Right, here we go. No, we're nearly there. I'm only messing. It's a tough job. Okay, here we go. This bit's for the telly. All right. Please welcome the cast of Back to the Future, the musical!
I don't know how I ended up here. It's so hard to believe. There's one chance and this much is so clear. If I miss it, I may never leave. I'll be stuck in this dream. Can't wake up, can't get free. Destiny, I'm not sure what that means. And history, well, it's not everything that it seems. Will I be on my way, or will I have to stay? But it's always a matter of time.
In the South Sea Islands, they die for pearls. In the USA, they die for girls. If you take your time and play it cool, there'll be somebody waiting at the end of the pool. Everybody says that you should look before you leap. And when I look at you, I am ready to go deep, deep diving for love. Keep diving, we'll stop driving and we'll be later on. There is just so much that we're waiting to explore. We'll find our very treasure on the ocean floor. So deep diving for love. How you like that? How about we hear another one? Something that cooks.
Some of the cooks? All right. Okay, so it's a blues riff in B flat. Watch me for the changes and try to keep up, okay? Way down in Louisiana, close to New Orleans. Way back up in Ocean on the Evergreens. They stood a like cabin made of earth and wood. Well, if the country boy named Johnny be good, who never ever learned to read or write so well, but he could play guitar like a ring and a bell. Go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, 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 Johnny, go, go, go. Johnny be good. Well, I guess you guys aren't ready for that yet. But your kids are gonna love it.
That's a cracking show, that really is. All right, OK, are they staying? Yeah, there we are, OK, cool. On to the awards for supporting roles in plays, and to present them, an actress who won an Olivier in 2019 and who's about to star in ITV drama The Thief, His Wife and the Canoe. It's Monica Dolan!
Good evening. Welcome back, everyone. I'm proud of us all. Look at us. To be nominated for one of these next awards, you not only need the skills to act, but also the skills to support. I think, for the first time ever at the Oliviers, we have some women in the Best Actor in a Supporting Role category. How non-binary is that? And the nominees are...
Best Actor in a Supporting Role. 7 actors who play the tiger. Fred Davis, Daisy Franks, Romina Houghton, Tom Larkin, Habib Nasib Nega, Tom Stacey, and Scarlett Wildering for Life of Pi at Wyndham's Theatre. Dino Fetcher for The Normal Heart at National Theatre, Olivier. Nathaniel Parker for The Mirror and the Light at Gilbert Theatre. Danny Lee Winter for The Normal Heart at National Theatre, Olivier.
And the Olivier goes to... the 7 actors who played the tiger. Fred Davis, Daisy Franks, Romina Houghton, Tom Larkin, Habib Nasib Nadir, Tom Stacey, and Scarlett Wildering.
We, first of all, need to thank so many people. We need to thank
I'm still
too
presenting.
many people. Oh my gosh, we get 1 each! Well, that's even more of a surprise. We thought we'd have to share it, like have like a few weeks each and then go and pick up from someone else's house. There are so many people to thank. First of all, the people who designed and made Richard Parker, the tiger, who is just stunning. Finn Caldwell, our fierce leader, who hasn't got back to his seat yet. So, our director, and Nick Barnes, they designed the puppet together and all the puppets in the show. And Caroline Bowman, Nick's associate, also, who plays an amazing part in the making of all the puppets. And all of the sculptors, fabricators, all the people that painted all the puppets and, you know, everything. There's one more person as well to be added to that list, and that's Emma Cook, who is our... She's our puppet technician, and she makes sure that all the puppets look amazing before they go on stage, and she tightens Richard Parker's paws and straightens his whiskers and makes sure that he looks amazing to go on stage. So thank you to all those people. And also, this team are amazing. We've made him together, and the fact that we've brought him to life is pretty special.
The fact that we've been nominated as a puppet character in a Best Supporting Actors category is phenomenal and a landmark moment for puppetry across the board. And, you know, hopefully it opens the door for, you know, more puppets in central roles in theatre in the future. We'd like to thank, everyone's respective family and friends who support them on their individual journeys. We're all still individuals, even though we're one character. And anyone else that we might have forgotten along the way. But basically, the message is a massive thank you.
Thank you!
And the nominees for Best Actress in a Supporting Role are...
Best Actress in a Supporting Role. Tory Burgess for Pride and Prejudice, sort of, at Criterion Theatre. Liz Carr for The Normal Heart at National Theatre, Olivier. Christina Gordon for Pride and Prejudice, sort of, at Criterion Theatre. Akia Henry for The Tragedy of Macbeth at Almeida Theatre.
And the Olivier goes to... Liz Carr.
So much. The Normal Heart by Larry Kramer has Dr. Emma Brookner in it. That's the character I played for the award. She's a wheelchair-using doctor, inspired by Linda Laubenstein, a real-life disabled doctor from New York, who pioneered a lot of the treatments for gay men with AIDS. This is the first time in over 35 years that an actual disabled person has played this role. I just want to say, I know you're going to flash me, but there's so many fears of risk of employing disabled actors. Well, you know what? I think this proves we can do it, we can project, we can fill a stage. The next thing we need are accessible ceremonies. That would be lovely. I had to say it. Thank you. But seriously, please, thank you to Dominic Cook, the most amazing director, the National, for taking a chance on a disabled actor in this role. It shouldn't be a chance, it just should be of right. The cast and the crew and the company were amazing. The stage management kept me safe and COVID-free. Everybody in the company for 3 months. That is incredible. My tribute to you. So finally, yes, my lovely wife, my mum, my agent, but mostly, thank you, Linda Laubenstein, for everything you did. This is for you. Thank you.
Please welcome to the stage Olivier winner, Leslie Manville.
Thank you. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How absolutely lovely to be back at the Oliviers again in this magnificent concert hall, looking at a sea of unzoomed faces. While we are enjoying some semblance of normality, our dear neighbors in Ukraine are enduring a living hell beyond our imagination. The recent events there have shocked all of us. The tragic loss of life and the unbearable suffering we are seeing in all our media is truly heartbreaking. In the midst of feeling quite powerless, tonight we will take a moment to demonstrate the strength of our compassion by showing our support to the Ukrainian citizens and, as representatives of the creative community in the UK, to stand together with artists in Ukraine. Many of us have worked with people there and know the stories of the appalling struggles they're now going through. We are delighted to be joined by acclaimed Ukrainian mezzo-soprano Ksenia Nikolaeva, who is currently performing at the Royal Opera House and whose family is right now stuck in her home country. With the BBC Concert Orchestra, here is a specially orchestrated version of the Ukrainian national anthem.
So that's what one looks like. Always wondered. That was a wonderful moment, wasn't it? Fantastic. Thank you so much, and thank you for being upstanding at that moment in the show. Okay. Now we're on to two of the most coveted awards for Best Actress and Actor. And to present the award for Best Actress, fresh from playing Evangeline Harcourt in Anything Goes, is the magnificent Felicity Kendall.
It is
such a joy to be here tonight. And congratulations to the 4 wonderful actresses who are getting ready to clap. And the nominees are...
Best Actress. Lily Allen for 222 A Ghost Story at Knoll Theatre. Sheila Atten for Constellations, Donmar Warehouse at Vaudeville Theatre. Emma Corrin for Anna X at Harold Pinter Theatre. Kush Jumbo for Hamlet at Youngford.
And the Olivier goes to Sheila Atten.
Sorry, I really wasn't expecting that at all. Oh my God, congratulations to the other nominees. Like, seriously, wow, I'm so proud to stand alongside you guys in this category. Okay, woo. Mike already said a lot of the thank yous earlier, so I just want to say thank you to him, the Donmar, and the wonderful team. I want to shout out Amari Douglas, who is also nominated. For those who don't know, this version of Constellations had 4 different casts alternating between each other. Amari played the same character as me in a love story opposite Russell Tovey, and I think that's a really beautiful thing, that's something that can be done. I think that is a testament to Mike's vision, it's testament to Nick Payne's beautiful play, it's testament to the power of theatre. I also want to say, in his absence, a huge shout out to Ivano Jeremiah, who played Roland opposite me. For anyone who's ever done a two-hander, you'll know that your performance is only ever one half of a whole. So I absolutely share this award with him, especially in this play, because when you're 10 parallel universes deep and you've been saying the same thing for like 5 minutes, it starts to get a bit sticky. So we really needed each other, and I couldn't have done it without him. I want to say thank you to my mum and my wonderful team who are here, and they're always with me, they're always here, and they're always supporting me. And I just want to say I'm so proud to be part of the theatre community. I'm so proud of all you guys for still being here. This play is about facing adversity together, and, you know, as was mentioned earlier, we all did that. So please have a wonderful evening. I can't believe it. I'm going to go have a drink.
And now to present the award for Best Actor, please welcome an acclaimed actress for her work on screen as well as on stage. She'll appear next month at the Almeida Theatre in the Houses of Shades. It's Anne-Marie Doff.
Blimey, it's good to be home, isn't it? I feel fantastically privileged and proud to be presenting the Best Actor Award tonight. And the devastatingly handsome and phenomenally talented nominees are...
Best Actor. Hiran Abesekura for Life of Pi at the Williams Theatre. Ben Daniels for The Normal Heart at National Theatre, Olivier. Amari Douglas for Constellations, Donmar Warehouse at Vaudeville Theatre. Charles Edwards for Best of Enemies at Youngford.
Completely impossible decision. But this year's Olivier for Best Actor is awarded to Hiran Abesekura.
hello. Thank you so much for this. This is very overwhelming. I am a result of a lot of love and generosity of many. I would like to think of you all right now. I hope you're proud of me. My thanks goes out to my wonderful, extraordinary parents. My Sri Lanka is going through a little bit of a tough time now. I think of you, and I wish I was there with you. Machanla Mangbalata Adre, Jayaveva. And my Life of Pi family. Yo, what's going on? It's a privilege to work with you. It's a privilege to work with you. Zoo! Thank you. And then the Master Shipwright's House. Shamaya for the love, Chris for being fabulous, Af, and most of all, there's a gentleman there called Willie Richards, who I love dearly. Willie, if I could change the life of one other person the way you have mine, I'll die content. Sabbe satta bhavantu sudhitata. May all beings be happy within. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. I'm ecstatic. Thank you.
Love it. Kiala's gone. She's gone. Okay. All right. Next, we're celebrating Best New Play, and here to present an Olivier-winning actress for her role in Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. You've been listening to her voiceover all night, and now she joins us on stage. Please welcome Noma Devaswani.
Such a privilege to be back and sharing with you all. I'm just going to quote from Hannah Gadsby, another storyteller. Our stories are the cure, especially for all you young babies, old babies who want to try and do it. A new story, tell your effing story. So, the nominees are for Best New Play.
G22, A Ghost Story at Knoll Theatre. Best of Enemies at Young Vet. Cruise at Duchess Theatre. Life of Pi at Wyndham's Theatre.
And the Olivier Award goes to Life of Pi.
Wow. I loved adapting Jan Martel's novel, and he was so gracious to give me complete freedom to do what I wanted with his story. I would like to thank Simon Friend for trusting me with this project, Max Webster, our visionary director, our team of creatives who are at the top of their game anyway, but really brought their game to this production. Our cast, technical team, and stage management who work, I can't explain, tirelessly in these ever-changing times to get this show at its best every single night at Wyndham's Theatre. And finally, to my husband, Adrian Lester, who, when I started writing, just was my biggest fan and encouraged me completely. And when all the doors were shut, he said, keep knocking, because they'll open. So thank you for this, it's wonderful.
Hi, I'm Sutton Foster, and I am so sorry not to be able to be with you in person tonight at the Olivier Awards, but I am due on stage here on Broadway in just a few minutes. I am delighted to be able to introduce an excerpt from the wonderful Anything Goes, a show I am so incredibly grateful I was able to share with London audiences last summer. The SS American sets sail again tomorrow night in Bristol and tours the UK before docking at the Barbican in June for another fantastic summer season. Please welcome the amazing Carrie Ellis as Reno Sweeney and the 2022 company of Anything Goes.
In olden days, a glimpse of stocking was looked on as something shocking, but now God knows anything goes. Good authors too, who once knew better words, now only use four-letter words. Writing prose, anything goes. If driving fast cars you like, if low bars you like, if old hymns you like, if bare limbs you like, if Mae West you like, or me undressed you like, well nobody will oppose. When every night the set that's smart is intruding in nudist parties and studios, anything goes. Hey boys. Here we go.
Today, I just silly dig alone. No, I'm not a great romancer. I know that you're bound to answer when I propose. Anything goes. Anything, anything, anything. Anything goes. Yeah!
be a 20-minute interval. There will now be a 20-minute interval. Please take your seats. Act 2 is about to start. Please take your seats. Act 2 is about to start. Welcome back to the Olivier Awards 2022 with Mastercard. And now, the cast of Olivier-nominated Best New Musical, the story of Jamaica's global superstar, Bob Marley. Get up, stand up.
You're running and you're running and you're running away. You're running and you're running and you're running away. You're running and you're running, but you can't run away from yourself.
Exodus, movement of the people. Better people will fight you down when you see giant light. Let me tell you, if you're not wrong, well, everything is alright. So we're gonna walk, oh yeah, through the roads of creation. We the generation try to break tribulation. Exodus. You see when them shoot me, them try to kill me. Let me tell you something. Live your life. Get up, stand up. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Yes, get up, stand up. You don't give up the fight. Get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Get up, stand up. Listen, don't give up the fight. Preacher man, don't tell me heaven is under the earth. I know you don't know what life is really worth. It's not all that glitter is gold. If the story has never been told, now you see the light. What you gonna do? Stand up for your rights. Yes. You get up, stand up. Sing it. Stand up for your rights. You get up, stand up. You don't give up the fight. You get up, stand up. Stand up for your rights. Yes. You get up, stand up. You don't give up the fight. Get down, come on. We're sick and tired of the ism, schism, game, dying to go to heaven in a Jesus' name. We know and we understand. Almighty God is a living man. You can fool some people sometimes, but you can't fool all the people all the time. So now you see the light. What you gonna do? Stand up for your rights. You get up, stand up in the morning. Stand up for your rights. Stand up for your right to get up. Stand up, get up, stand up. You don't give up the fight. Get up, stand up. Life is your right. Stand up for your rights. So you can't give up the fight. Get up, stand up. Get up, don't give up the fight.
Top there, you're up on your feet going for it, yes! That was amazing. What a start to the second half, folks. We're going to strike this very quickly. We have the wonderful Kiala Settle. Hello, come on, come on. How are you?
Hello, fine, fine. Hi.
This is your first Olivier Award. Oh, they're not put mine on. That's clever. Your first Olivier Award.
It is.
It is, thank you. What do you think so far? And you're about to start, you're obviously doing Anne Juliet at the moment, which is wonderful, but about to also start with our Bev Knight in Sister Act.
Sister Act, I can't wait. Did you hear her? Did you hear the Lily Knight tonight? Come on! It's amazing!
Well, I've been watching you all night here. You've been crying, you've been laughing. You're like the perfect person in the audience.
Look, man, we're all storytellers and everyone's trying to do it the best way that they can, and to be able to support it here tonight is one of the best ways to do it after the pandemic we've had.
Absolutely.
We can finally come together and celebrate everything that we continue to do, and I think it's amazing and brilliant, and I love it.
Kiala, settle everybody. Wonderful. Got the wonderful Floella Benjamin as well. Hello.
Hello, my darling.
Hello. I was so happy to see you up on stage tonight. You haven't aged since you were actually on the telly when we were children. You look incredible.
But you know, I'm coming up to 73.
Get away. Incredible. Presenter, actor, politician. I mean, your CV's got to be printed on an A1 piece of paper. It's amazing all the stuff you do.
Well, now I'm actually a producer. I wrote a book called Coming to England, which is now at Birmingham Rep, doing some great things there.
Amazing. Well, we can't wait to see it. Floella Benjamin, everybody. All right. Okay, let's get rid of that. There we are. Okay, let's imagine, get up, stand up, just finished. There you go. Wow. What a show. What a performance. Absolutely incredible. Now, each year, the Olivier Awards are proud to honour some extraordinary individuals for their long careers in the theatre. These people received their award from Her Royal Highness, the Duchess of Cornwall, at Clarence House on Tuesday, and they also join us this evening. Executive Director of the National Theatre, Lisa Berger. Graphic Designer, Bob King. From the Novello Theatre and Delphon Mackintosh, Gloria Louis. Philanthropist Susie Sainsbury, and theatre school founder Sylvia Young. Please join me in congratulating all of them. Now, on with the awards. Each year, the Olivier Awards are proud to recognise the achievements of some of London's smaller theatres, or the affiliate theatres as they're known. To introduce this award, it's Eric Underwood.
I'm so honoured to be here to present the award for Outstanding Achievement in Affiliate Theatre, as I'm making my theatrical stage debut in one of these very theatres. These theatres are so important to our industry, and the nominees are...
Outstanding Achievement in Affiliate Theatre, 10 Nights at Bush Theatre, Folk at Hampstead Theatre downstairs, The Invisible Hand at Kilburn Theatre, Old Bridge at Bush Theatre, A Place for Weed at Park Theatre.
And the Olivier goes to Old Bridge.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much. This is incredible. Making this show was such a massive team effort, so this is for every one of them. Our incredible playwright, Igor Memik, our amazing director, Selma Dmitrievich, our creative team who just did such mind-blowing work on this show, our cast who gave everything every night and managed to do the whole run without getting COVID, our production team, every one of our partners, everyone at the amazing Bush Theatre, Nick Hearn Books, all of the funders who support made this production possible, and in particular the Backstage Trust and Susie Sainsbury. When Old Bridge won the Papatanga Prize back in May 2020, we were struck by the beauty and the heartbreaking lyricism of this story of young lives destroyed by war in Europe. It seemed unthinkable at that point that such atrocities could return within 2 years. So while we very much celebrate this, our thoughts are with the people of Ukraine. Thank you so much.
And so now, 2 awards which focus on opera. Here to present the awards for Best New Opera Production and Outstanding Achievement in Opera from Harry Potter, Killing Eve, and much, much more. It's the double Olivier winner, the legendary Fiona Shaw!
Steady, I'm not going to sing. You know, if theatre is a mountain range, opera is Everest. And I've been involved in some operas, and the notion that in the last 2 years people have been rehearsing, singing, passion, claustrophobia, you know, craziness, confusion, all behind masks is absolutely miraculous. Also, these operas that have been nominated tonight are, you know, written from the 17th century to the 21st century. And so it's just astonishing. They are new operas because the feelings in them are being reinvented each time. And the nominations are...
Best New Opera Production. Bajazet by Irish National Opera and Royal Opera at Royal Opera House, Limbury Theatre. The Cunning Little Vixen by English National Opera at London Coliseum. Yennefer by Royal Opera at Royal Opera House. Theodora by Royal Opera at Royal Opera House.
And the winner of the Olivier for the Best New Opera Production is Yennefer.
So, I am Henrik Nanashi. I conducted this amazing production of Yennefer, and you know, it was every time fantastic to conduct at the Royal Opera, but this time was so much more special because we had a terrible year of cancellations, and we came back after the summer to rehearse this, and all the singers, everybody had so much energy. And, you know, the energy of Janacek's music inspired us to give our very, very best. And I think it showed, really. And I would like to thank to the opera company, who did an amazing, amazing job, and to the artistic direction, who gave us a stellar cast, really, to the chorus, and everybody, really. And a special thank you to the orchestra, who played amazingly. So thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm Klaus Gut, the director. This was an incredible long journey, and it's such an incredible moment now that it gets this prize. I want to thank to the stage designer, Michael Levine, who did an incredible job, to Gesine Firm, the costumes. I want to thank the Opera House to being so stubborn and continuing to find all these artists around the world to come back and to restart it, because first time we had to stop 5 days before the opening night. So that was a very special moment in my life, and this is another one.
For our next trick, this is the prize for the outstanding achievement in opera, which all opera is. So all should have prizes. But the nominees this year are
Outstanding Achievement in Opera. Christine Rice for her performance in 4/4 at Royal Opera House. Takis for set and costume design of HMS Pinafore by the English National Opera at London Coliseum. Peter Whelan and the Irish Baroque Orchestra for Bajazet, Irish National Opera and Royal Opera at Royal Opera House, Limbury Theatre.
And the winner of the Outstanding Achievement in Opera this year is Peter Whelan and the Irish Baroque Orchestra.
OMG, this is incredible. I'm just so excited. It's been such an amazing evening, such amazing entertainment so far. And really, everybody's been saying, I have not expected this. This is just wonderful. Also super proud to be flying the flag for Ireland as well this evening. I mean, this is an award, of course, it involves so many people, especially my beloved Irish Baroque Orchestra, and for the Irish National Opera as well. They fought the fight. Fergus Shield, all of them, all the behind-the-scenes people there. Thank you, everybody. This is wonderful. Thank you.
To introduce our next performance, the stars of Moulin Rouge, Lisi Lafontaine and Jamie Boggett.
At the dawn of the 20th century, a young man named Christian comes to Paris to lose himself in the dazzling chaos of poets and painters, musicians and writers, everything he wanted to be.
Satine is the headline performer at the famed Moulin Rouge nightclub, where they call her the Sparkling Diamond. In other words, she's a little out of his league.
One fateful night, Satine mistakes the penniless Christian for the wealthy Duke, whom she must seduce to save the struggling nightclub. Oops.
And so begins a story about love, about passionate love and desperate love and foolish love, and the kind of love you never forget.
It all takes place in a world of excess, glitz, glory, and grandeur.
Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome to the Moulin Rouge.
Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, flow, sister. Hey, sister, go, sister, soul, sister, flow, sister. He met Marmalade down in old Moulin Rouge, strutting a
Wow. Absolutely incredible. That was amazing. Right, while they clear this stage, ladies and gentlemen, I think we can go for the biggest selfie of the year so far. Are you ready? So look happy. We're going to go for so this is for social media. So if you are sat with somebody you're not, do let me know before I post it. I don't want you getting in trouble. Okay. Right, here we go. Are you ready? There we are. Look at that. We're looking good. I'm going to do one there, one there, one there. Okay, so everybody's in, including you guys at the top, of course. Okay. Right, so that's everybody on this side. Let's have a big cheer. Hands in the air. Everybody in the middle. Over there. There we go. Yes. And over this side. Smashed it. Okay. Ready to go. All right, let's have an applause like you've just seen the Moulin Rouge, everybody. Fantastic. Now it's time for the awards for Best Lighting and Best Sound Design. And to present it is the showbiz pairing I didn't know we wanted. Please welcome Dr. Ranj and Bonnie Langford.
Oh my gosh, I'm fanboying really hard. I'm so sorry. I'm on stage with the legend, in front of legend. Can I just say, really quickly, as a healthcare professional, I know the last 2 years have been really, really tough for so many of us. And I know that science and medicine have helped us survive the pandemic, but it's the arts that have got us through. And I know we clapped for the NHS. Thank you so much. Tonight, we clap for you. Thank you so much.
You're absolutely right. And I just want to say thank you to everyone at the NHS, but also this is Dr. Ranj's first time here at the Olivier Awards, and it's my first time here at the Olivier Awards. And it's taken me 50 years. Can I just say, it is so wonderful to be back celebrating the profession that I love so dearly, with all the wonderful people and their skills from every single area, backstage, on stage, front of house, and that it's just so good to be back with our theatre family. It really is.
So we have 2 awards to present tonight. The very first one is the White Light Award for Best Lighting Design. And the nominees are...
White Light Award for Best Lighting Design. Neil Austin for Frozen at Theatre Royal Drury Lane. Isabella Bird for Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club at the Playhouse Theatre. Tim Lutkin for Back to the Future, the musical at Adelphi Theatre. Tim Lutkin and Andre Goulding for Life of Pi at Wyndham's Theatre.
Oh gosh. Can I just say, first of all, Life of Pi, thank you for South Asian representation in theatre. More of that, please. Without further ado, the Olivier for the Best Lighting Design goes to Tim Lutkin and Andre Goulding for Life of Pi!
Can I just say I'm so happy that Andre's work has been recognised on this wonderful play. I would personally like to thank Simon Friend, Max Webster and Tim Hatley for having me, and my team, Elliot and Theo.
A very tricky show to design from a video point of view. 2 people very specifically to thank: my system engineer and programmer, Dan Trenchard, and my engineer, Mike Samuel. Without them, absolutely none of the video would work at all. So amazing thanks to them. I'd like to do a shout out to Stage Sound Services, who supported us all the way through the production. A big shout out to Sheffield Theatres, where we created the original production. It's a huge number of talented people under the direction of Rob, and they always make us very welcome when we're there. A shout out to my agent Kirsten, who's been with me since the beginning, and I just really want to thank my wife Kim as well for being beside me all the way. Sorry, you're going to have to sit on your own for 10 minutes or so.
And now we have the D&B Audio Technic Award for Best Sound Design. And the nominees are...
D&B Audio Technic Award for Best Sound Design. Ian Dickinson for 222 A Ghost Story at Knoll Theatre. Carolyn Downing for Life of Pi at the Wyndham's Theatre. Nick Lidster for Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club at the Playhouse Theatre. Gareth Owen for Back to the Future, the musical at Adelphi Theatre.
And the Olivier Award goes to... Nick Lidster for Cabaret.
Wow, thank you very much. Well, it was an absolute privilege to work on Cabaret. It's a fantastic show. And it's been a lifetime of sound designs coming to this point, so I'm very, very grateful to everyone. I want to thank my associate Neve and Shane Kavanagh, my PSE, and big love to everyone on the Cabaret team. Thank you.
Fantastic. How exciting. How exciting to be this close to an actual real-life doctor as well. Not seen one of them for 2 years. I'm bloody snow leopard, just going to see him on video. Right. Our next show is the revival of a Tony and Olivier award-winning musical that tells a story of adolescent anarchy set to a much-loved score. A group of teenagers, silenced and controlled by a censorious society, discover a new world of feeling and freedom outside the classroom with beautiful and devastating consequences. Please welcome the cast of the Almeida Theatre production of Spring Awakening!
Listen to what's in the heart of a child. A song so big in one so small. Soon you will hear where beauty lies. You hear and you recall the sadness, the doubt, all the loss, the grief will belong to some play from the past as the child leads the way to a dream, a belief, a time of hope. A summer's day, a mother sings a song and heaven waits, so close it seems, to show her child the wonders of a world beyond her dreams. The earth will wave with corn, the day so white, so warm, and mares will neigh with stallions that they maze, foals they born, and all shall know the wonder of purple summer. And so I wait, the swallow brings a song of what's to follow, the glory of the spring. The fences sway, the porches swing to thunder, crickets wander along the ring. The earth will wave with corn, the day so white, so warm, and mares will neigh with stallions that they race, foals they born, and all shall know the wonder. I will sing the song of purple summer. All shall know the wonder. I will sing the song of purple summer. All shall know the wonder of purple summer.
The next award is for original music or orchestration. To present it, an Oscar-winning legendary lyricist with shows such as Tell Me on a Sunday, Sunset Boulevard, and Bonnie and Clyde, with songs like Diamonds Are Forever and Thunderball. He was the recipient of the 2020 Special Award at the Oliviers, but never had the chance to take to the Royal Albert Hall stage. So we are delighted to welcome him this evening. It's the incomparable Don Black.
Lovely reception. I wish I had a better speech. But all of us know what a best musical score is, but very few of us know what an orchestrator is. Well, the orchestrator gives the score character and personality. No orchestrators are household names, but they give many households a lot of pleasure. The nominees are
Best Original Score or New Orchestrations. Anything Goes. New Orchestrations. Bill Elliott, David Chase, and Rob Fisher at Barbican Theatre. Back to the Future, the musical. Composers, Alan Silvestri and Glenn Ballard. Orchestrations, Ethan Pop and Brian Crook at Adelphi Theatre. Get Up, Stand Up, the Bob Marley musical. Orchestrator, Simon Hayer at Lyric Theatre. Life of Pi, composer, Andrew T. Mackay at Wyndham's Theatre.
And the Olivier goes to... Get Up, Stand Up. Sorry, I didn't say your name. Simon Hale. Simon.
Thank you. Good grief. What an honour. Thank you, Don. This is extraordinary. What a wonderful show to be part of. Thank you. Thank you, Suzette Newman. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Clint Dyer. And thank you, Matthew Byam-Shaw. Thank you, Phil Bateman. But also, it was lovely to hear you talk about orchestrations a bit. I write music on paper or on a computer. It makes no sound. But without the musicians, it has no meaning whatsoever. So I'd just particularly like to bring that. So, Sean, Ben, Liam, Frank, Derek, Alan and Ian, and Harry and Kevin. You are going out there every night playing it live. Every note is live. I'm very grateful for that. It's an honour to be part of it. And I would finish, perhaps, thank you to Claire, my wife, and my children, Ben and Anna, but also to end with two words which are not mine. One love. Thank you.
Best Choreographer is our next award. So we've got a sensational dancer who's about to go on a nationwide tour with her solo show and whose choreography will next be seen in the UK premiere of the musical The Cher Show. It's Oti Mabuse!
Good evening, everyone. What an absolute pleasure and privilege to be standing here in front of all of you. Dance has always been a part of my life, and for me personally, dance fulfills me and it allows me to express myself in ways that words just don't. And that's why I am honored to be standing here to present the award for Best Theatre Choreographer. And the nominees are...
Best Theatre Choreographer. Finn Caldwell for Life of Pi at Wyndham's Theatre. Julia Chen for Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club at the Playhouse Theatre. Kathleen Marshall for Anything Goes at Barbican Theatre. Sonia Taya for Moulin Rouge the Musical at Piccadilly Theatre.
And the Olivier goes to... I'm shaking. Kathleen Marshall, Anything Goes.
Hello. It was such a joy last summer just to be back in a rehearsal room and then back in a theater, and to get this is just overwhelming. Congratulations to my fellow nominees. You're all brilliant. Thank you to Sir Howard Panter and everybody at Trafalgar for your tenacity in making this show happen last summer. I have to thank our brilliant cast, the amazing Sutton Foster, Robert, Felicity, Gary, Harley, all our amazing cast, and the cast that you saw perform who are, as we speak, on a bus going to Bristol for their first performance tomorrow night. Amazing. Our incredible design team, Derek and John and Jonathan and Hugh, our music team, Bill, Steve, Rob, and David, my amazing associates, Ian and Carol Lee. Thank you, Jonathan Loma, for taking care of me. And I share this most of all with my family. My parents, I'm sorry, but I have the most amazing parents in the world. And my sister Mara, my brothers Rob and John, my amazing husband Scott Landis, who was nominated tonight, but he's not here because he's home being super daddy to our beautiful children, Ella and Nathaniel. I'm overwhelmed. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Please welcome Olivier nominee for Cabaret, Eddie Redmayne.
In a time where the world is changing forever, there is one place where everyone can be free. Welcome to the Kit Kat Club. Welcome to Kander Eben Masteroff's extraordinary and timeless musical. Cabaret transports its audience to the very heart of 1920s Berlin, where freedom and individuality is joyously celebrated, but set against a backdrop of devastatingly opposing forces. For me, this show has never felt more potent nor searingly relevant. Now, magnificently led by Frau Fee as the MC and Amy Lennox as Sally, it is my huge privilege to introduce to you, singing the title track, the new toast of Mayfair herself, Fräulein Sally Ball!
What good is sitting alone in your room? Come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, old chum. Come to the cabaret. Put down the knitting, the book and the broom. Time for a come taste the wine, come hear the band, come blow your horn, start celebrating. Right this way, your table's waiting. No use permitting some prophet of doom to wipe every smile away. To have a girlfriend known as Elsie, with whom I shared 4 sordid rooms in Chelsea. She wasn't what you'd call a blushing flower. As a matter of fact, she rented by the hour. The day she died, the neighbors came to snicker. Well, that's what comes of too much pills and liquor. But when I saw her lay down like a queen, she was the happiest corpse I'd ever seen. I think of Elsie to this very day. I remember how she turned to me and said, what good is sitting alone in your room? Come hear the music play. Life is a cabaret, old chum.
incredible production. Now, having seen extracts from some of our great musical revival nominees, it's time to give out the award. Each year, the Oliviers is proud to partner with Magic Radio as our radio broadcaster. And here are presenters Ruthie Henshaw and Emma B.
They've let us out of our Magic Radio little studios for the evening. And anybody who knows me knows I do tend to get a bit overexcited at these events. So for anybody I met earlier and I was a bit enthusiastic, I apologise. Sam Tutty and Liz Carr are currently Googling security companies. But it's mostly exciting because I get to share the stage with this complete legend, Ruthie Henshaw.
Well, we have been lucky enough to see so many stunning revivals over the last year, not just in the West End, but touring and regionally, and these incredible reinventions and fresh interpretations with a new lens through which to view classical musical theatre gems. So tonight's nominees are some of the highlights. And the nominees are...
Magic Radio Best Musical Revival. Anything Goes at Barbican Theatre. Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club at the Playhouse Theatre. Spring Awakening at Almeida Theatre.
And the Magic Radio Best Musical Revival Olivier goes to... Cabaret.
Thank you. On behalf... on behalf of this trio of motley producers, thank you all very much. But really, this exquisite bunch of people behind us are the real creative force behind this cabaret. So to all of you, to Tom, to Jen, to Jordan, to Julia, to Frex, to Isabella, to Nick, thank you very, very much indeed. And of course, behind all of these people are more people, and more people, and more people, and more people. And really, Charlie, Adam and I are standing here on behalf of over 500 people who helped to create this show and renovate the extraordinary Kit Kat Club. So to all of those people, to the amazing cast and musicians on stage, to everybody backstage, to the carpenters and painters and gorilla suit makers, thank you all very much. This award is for all of you. Thank you.
Theatre is about possibility. What is possible, and there are a few people who we really couldn't move forward without thanking for not saying no. Those people are Dallas Smith, Lindy King, Jonathan Loma, Martin Coy, Gary Beestone, Lorna Cobbold, Mark Cornell, and everyone at ATG for believing our vision could be a possibility. We, of course, can't not thank Eddie Redmayne and Jessie Buckley, who also didn't say no. And, of course, we have to thank the now 95-year-old John Kander, who did not say no. Along with Joe Marstoff and Fred Ebb, they created a world and characters to inhabit it, who met adversity with defiance and hope, a story that is only too relevant in the world today. And we couldn't be prouder to have produced this show. Finally, on behalf of everyone at Cabaret and its home at the Kit Kat Club, We want to thank you, the audience. Thank you for choosing live theatre. Thank you for recognising it delivers something that nothing else does. Please keep coming. There's nothing else like it in the world. Thank you very much.
Next up to present Best Supporting Actor and Best Supporting Actress in a Musical, please welcome the stars of Everybody's Talking About Jamie. From the film and the current sold-out UK tour, please welcome Max Harwood and Leighton Williams.
Is everybody talking about us? Ah! Joking! Royal Albert Hall, make some noise! I said Royal Albert Hall, make some noise! What a fabulous evening. We are so gassed to be here.
Yes, we are. Wait, Leighton. Have you had an outfit change?
Darlings, it's giving Butch Queen on the carpet. It's giving Femme Queen right now because it's giving Ranj, just like our nominees tonight.
Yeah. Anyway, enough from us. We're here to give out the award for Best Supporting Roles in a Musical.
And the nominees are...
Best Actor in a Supporting Role in a Musical. Clive Carter for Moulin Rouge the Musical at Piccadilly Theatre. Hugh Coles for Back to the Future, the musical, at the Delphi Theatre. Elliot Levy for Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club at the Playhouse Theatre. Gary Wilmot for Anything Goes at Barbican Theatre.
Okay, and the winner is... Elliot Levy.
Thank you. All those people that were just here, thank you. Really, thank you. But the thing that matters most to me is not the show that you see, but the backstage show. And you have assembled the most... Thank you, I love you too. But the most heavenly people you could share your life with. They are amazing. There are more pierced nipples and wearable erotic accessories that you can shake a heteronormative stick at. I need to thank my wives, past and present. Liza Sadovy, love you, of course, and hello. Hello. And my new wife, Vivian. Welcome to her. And I should actually probably thank my real, actual, offstage wife. Offstage. What's offstage? It doesn't mean anything. My wife calls herself a widow. 8 shows a week, and yeah. Now, but lastly, finally, just quickly, I want to say a thank you to a man called Elia Zhivatovsky, who managed to escape from Kiev in Ukraine, and after an attack, and he made his way here and to safety. And I'd like to thank the British government for granting him asylum. I should probably point out that this is a very long time ago. Elia Zhivatovsky was my grandfather. He didn't want anyone to know he was Jewish, so he changed his name to Levy. Cunning. Yeah. But maybe as a result of being the grandson of an asylum seeker, I would just like to say that when I think of migrants and asylum seekers and refugees, I don't know about you, but I just think welcome. And for those Ukrainian souls who are queuing up outside the privatized visa offices, waiting for them to finally open, welcome to you. And if you manage to get through the incompetence and hostility of our current system, I hope that your grandchildren, maybe your English grandchildren, will thank you for granting them life. L'chaim, thank you very, very, very much for this. Thank you, thank you.
And next up, the girls. And the nominees are...
Best Actress in a Supporting Role in a Musical. Gabrielle Brooks for Get Up, Stand Up, the Bob Marley musical at Lyric Theatre. Victoria Hamilton Barrett for Cinderella at Gillian Lynn Theatre. Carly Mercedes Dyer for Anything Goes at Barbican Theatre. Liza Sadovy for Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club at the Playhouse Theatre.
And the Olivier goes to Liza Sadovy.
Optimistic, I actually wrote a speech because I get nervous and tongue-tied and I have a bad memory. So, thank you, Olivier Candle, Olivier, Rebecca Frecknell and her team have created the most incredible production of Cabaret, and I'm incredibly proud to have been part of it. I've got quite a few thank yous, sorry, it was going to... But anyway, Olivier Award-winning Rebecca Frecknell, our amazing producers Adam Spears, Ed Bartlam and Charlie Wood, and in no particular order, but with much love, Jen White, Tom Scott, Julia Cheng, Isabella Bird, Nick Lister, Stuart Burt, Jordan Fine, Lucy Martin, Lauren Dixon, Liam Cullen, he's our COVID monitor, Kayla Lomas-Curtin, Alana Cady, Lorna Cobbold and her brilliant stage management team. Everyone backstage across all departments, everyone front of house across all departments, my incredibly talented on-stage colleagues, the musicians, everyone in the prologue, Divs, Mario, Justin and the stage doorkeeper. A special shout out to the brilliant Elliot Levy, my wonderful Herr Schultz. My agent, Simon Grant Jones, Gavin Denton Jones, my sister Yvonne, my brother-in-law George, and last but not least, Mum, who died last year, and I know she pulled the strings for me to get this part of it.
We come now to the moment in the show when we remember those in our community who have sadly passed on. The cast of Olivier-winning Best New Musical Dear Evan Hansen join with the choir of Arts Educational School as we thank those who have gone before us, paving the way to the future.
this way, this way. All we see is light for forever, 'cause the sun shines bright for forever. Life will be alright for forever this way. All we see is light. Watch the sun burn bright. We could be alright for forever this way. All we see is sky for forever.
All I see is sky for forever.
This seems an appropriate moment to mention this magnificent band of musicians that have been playing throughout this evening. They are the BBC Concert Orchestra, leader Nathan Addison Frank, conducted by Maestro Larry Blank. On now to the awards for leading performances in a musical. Here to present Best Actress in a Musical are two of our Olivier winners from last time. From Dear Evan Hansen, it's Sam Tutty, and from Anne Juliet, it's Miriam Teak Lee.
Thank you very much, everyone. It's a real pleasure to be here in front of all of you wonderful people. Thank you so much. Let's celebrate theatre together. Oh my God, wow. This is very different to my living room as well. It's very bizarre, yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Honestly, standing on this stage in the Royal Albert Hall, surrounded by such incredibly talented people, is just incredible. I mean, we must never forget how special the arts are and how incredible they are. And I'm so happy that we're a part of it.
I'm terrified. I don't know what's happening, so yeah.
I'm just going to say, in 2020, these two won Olivier's. We had to do it in the bar at the Palladium. They never got the recognition for winning them. So let's give it up for them right now.
I just want to thank my...
I was going to wear it around my neck, but we'll just get the end.
So I'm super excited to announce the Best Actress in a Musical to these fantastic women. So the nominees are...
Best Actress in a Musical. Jessie Buckley for Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club at the Playhouse Theatre. Sutton Foster for Anything Goes at Barbican Theatre. Beverly Knight for The Drifter's Girl at Garrick Theatre. Stephanie McKeon for Frozen at Theatre Royal Drury Lane.
And the winner is... And can I just say, her performance gave me absolute shivers. It's Jessie Buckley!
This is like my worst nightmare and my biggest dream all at once. I'm so sorry. Okay, concentrate. Okay, Rebecca Frecknell. That's a good place to start. The space you created for all of us to not just escape to, but to live in and to share together. You're amazing. I'm so proud to be able to stand beside you and work beside you, and thank you for the opportunity. Eddie Redmayne, you idiot for even asking me to do it. Thank you. Tom, Julia, the entire creative team, the Kit Kat Club! You are so wildly bold and beautiful and talented, and I am in awe of you all. I love you. Lindy, I love you. I can't believe I stood on a mushroom little stool and had like hoop earrings and fake tan on, and you said yes because I said I wanted to be like Judi Dench one day. It's such... Oh God, my family love you too. It's such a huge privilege to be part of this community, which I consider my family. Thank you for welcoming me in all those years ago, and this is just so lovely. Thank you.
And now to Best Actor in a Musical, and here to present it is a stage and screen performer whose talents know no bounds. Currently in Anne Juliet and set to appear in Sister Act once on... Sorry, did I get done that again? Sorry. Currently in Anne Juliet and set to appear in Sister Act on stage this summer, it's the amazing Kiara Settle!
It is a privilege and an honour to be here tonight to present the Olivier Award for Best Actor in a Musical. And the nominees are...
Best Actor in a Musical. Ollie Dobson for Back to the Future the Musical at Adelphi Theatre. Arinze Kemi for Get Up Stand Up, the Bob Marley Musical at Lyric Theatre. Robert Lindsay for Anything Goes at Barbican Theatre. Eddie Redmayne for Cabaret at the Kit Kat Club at the Playhouse Theatre.
And the Olivier goes to... Eddie Redmayne.
Wow. Thank you. There was a moment about 2 weeks before we moved into the theatre, into the Kit Kat Club, and we were in rehearsals in a church in Tottenham Court Road, and I was having a meltdown. I was having a complete confidence crisis. And one of our wonderful swings and the understudy for Sally Bowles, Emily Benjamin, she came up to me and she said, Eddie, are you okay? And I'm like, do you know what? I'm having a wobble. I don't know. And she took my hand. She said, Eddie, look at me. You were cast for a reason. And I looked at Emily and I said, thanks, Ems, but I think I cast myself. So I can't use that excuse. And I sort of did, but this is the dream. For me, this is the one. This was the part that I played when I was a kid at school. It was the thing that got my passion for theatre really fueled. And getting to do it every night with that extraordinary group of people was dumbfounding. I want to thank Rebecca Frecknell. Your instincts are astonishing, and thank you for going on this ride with me. Tom Scott, whose genius is woven into every element of this production. Julia Cheng, my God, our choreographer, she is a ferocious talent, and she is also the heart of this production. I want to thank Jen White, who is the most sensitive, brilliant musical director one could hope for. All of our brilliant producers, Ed, Adam, Charlie, and Mark, for having faith in us, and also for this band of people, many of whom had never done a musical before, and really looking to push the boundaries of what a night at the theatre could be. Now, that group up there, behind the scenes, Lorna Cobbold, the extraordinary prologue cast, and my legs are shaking, the extraordinary ensemble, our cast, your talent is unbelievable. And I just remain so inspired by you guys. There's one more person, Jessie Buckley, who's not sitting here, but this would never have happened. I would never have gone on this ride if she hadn't agreed to hold my hand and do it. And every night, getting to introduce her singing cabaret, and then getting to peek through the curtain and watch her roar that track was the stuff that dreams are made of. You are one of the greats, and thank you for that privilege. Thank you, everyone. Oh, my God. Wow.
A third of the way through the awards. Here we are. And so to our final contested award of the night, the Mastercard Best New Musical. And here to present it is a West End legend, recently stolen by Apple TV, but she's back tonight. Please welcome the fantastic Hannah Waddingham!
Bonsoir, campers. I can't believe what a magnificent night this is to come home to musical theatre. I'm hugely honoured to be here. What an incredible night. And I'm also so privileged to be presenting the award for Best New Musical, having started my own career in a new musical some 26 years ago. And the nominees for Best New Musical are...
Mastercard Best New Musical. Back to the Future, the musical at Adelphi Theatre. The Drifter's Girl at Garrick Theatre. Frozen at Theatre World Drury Lane. Get Up, Stand Up, the Bob Marley musical at Lyric Theatre. Moulin Rouge, the musical at Piccadilly Theatre.
I think you're all absolute fire.
And the Olivier Award, the Mastercard Best New Musical, goes to Back to the Future.
Oh my goodness, I was not expecting this. And I'm a huge Ted Lasso fan, so this is huge. Thank you so much to all the Olivier voters. This means so much. This has been at least 8 years of development, and we're here. To all the nominees, congratulations. It's been a hell of a year. Right behind me, if I could go back to 1985 and see my 16-year-old self could see me now, I'm behind the man who wrote Back to the Future, Bob Gale. Alan Silvestri, who wrote all the music for the Avengers, all Bob Zemeckis' movies from Forrest Gump to Back to the Future. And Glenn Ballard, who is the reason why I'm involved in this project. This is the man who wrote Man in the Mirror, Jagged Little Pill, Katy Perry's first album. This is the man here. I want to thank them and Bob Zemeckis, who is the reason why Back to the Future happened. Otherwise, none of us would have met Marty McFly or gone to Hill Valley. He sends all his love. To the incredible John Rando, who directed this musical. It is so complicated. To Tim Hatley behind us, who's already won. To all the creative team, a complete British design team. You guys are amazing, and Britain is world leaders in its designers, no question about that. To Nick Finlow, who was in charge of the music department. To all the cast and crew, including Ollie Dobson, Roger Bart, who frankly is the best musical comedy performance this country has seen since The Producers, in my opinion. To all my co-producers, Donovan Minato right behind me, who was here from the start, to CJ in Korea, to Ricardo, who's standing here. You guys came in right at the beginning with this mad idea of turning Back to the Future into a musical, and here we are, absolutely stunned. To everybody listening at home, we need you, and we need you Monday to Wednesday, please. Up and down the country, not just in the West End. We need you to come back. Where we're going, we may not need roads, but we need tourists. To everybody, I'd like to thank my wife and for her full confidence in me making money as a producer, as she's shown this in how she's continued to spend in the shops. And all my children, Olivia and Sophie, thank you so much. Thank you. And to everybody on this team, this belongs to all the people on Back to the Future. Thank you. Keep coming to the theatre. Keep enjoying. Please, these people in this room are brilliant. They create worlds for us to come to for a couple of hours and escape to. And we all need a bit of theatre. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everybody. I am very old school about theater. I believe theater is a sanctuary. Whatever your problems are, whatever's going on in the world, you go to the theater, they go away. For 2 hours, 2.5 hours, you can lose yourself, go to a different world. That's what it's all about. Imagination, everybody, use your imagination. make this a better world. Thank you for this great honor. Thank you.
Congratulations to all our award winners tonight, and thank you for joining us here at the Olivier Awards with Mastercard to celebrate another amazing year in theatre. So, to conclude, among many outstanding talents that are sadly no longer with us, the sudden loss of Stephen Sondheim has been felt very keenly. He leaves behind a body of extraordinary work, of course, and we pay tribute to him this evening. As I bid you good night, please welcome Maria Friedman to introduce the performance.
Hello, it's absolutely amazing to be back again in what is definitely my favourite stage and auditorium in the world. How glorious it's been to share and watch such amazing array of talent tonight. I'd like us to pause actually for a minute just to think about and thank all those behind the scenes and backstage, because without them, no evening like this can be possible. It's their creativity and resilience that has kept theatre in this country afloat. Among many that have worked tirelessly, I would like to bring to our attention one particular group: the swings, the understudies, the standbys, the alternates of the West End. These troopers have literally kept our theatres open. So, what better way to show our appreciation than to ask them to close our show? In paying tribute to my friend Stephen Sondheim, please welcome the swings and understudies from tonight's performing companies, joined by the Arts Educational School Choir, as we celebrate our time.
Something is stirring, shifting ground, it's just begun. Edges are blurring all around, and yesterday is done.
Feel the flow, hear what's happening, hear what's happening. Don't you know? The shapers, with the names in tomorrow's papers, up to us, man, to show up. It's our time, breathing in, worlds to change and worlds to win. Our time.
Quivers on the brink.
What?
Everything
gives you the shivers, makes you think there's so much stuff to see.
And you and me will be singing it like the birds. Me with music and you the words. Tell them things they don't know.
It's our time, breathing in, worlds to change and worlds to win. Our turn, we're what's new. Me and you, pal, me and you. Feel the flow, hear what's happening, we're what's happening. Long ago, all we had was that funny feeling, saying someday we'll send a meaning. Now it looks like we have.
Someday just began.
Something is stirring, shifting ground. It's just begun. Edges are blurring all around, and yesterday is gone. Feel the flow, hear what's happening, hear what's happening. Don't you know? We're the movers and we're the shapers. We're the names in tomorrow's papers. Up to us now to show. It's our time, breathing in, worlds to change and worlds to win. Our turn coming through. Me and you, pal, me and you. Years from now, we'll remember and we'll come back by the rooftop and hang a flag. This is where we began. Being what we can. It's our hands on the mark. Give us room and start the clock. Our dreams coming true. Me and you, pal, me and you. Me and you, me and you. Me and you, me and you. Me and you, me
Thanks so much for this evening. You've been absolutely incredible. Hope you had a lovely evening. What a wonderful crowd. Let me tell you, 9:40 on the nose. And if you're over 40, don't even pretend you didn't get a little bit excited about being out of here before 10 o'clock. You're welcome. You've been an absolute dream of an audience. Thanks so much for getting up and joining in and having a great time. Please give it up for all the people you've seen on the stage, behind the stage. Here in the Royal Albert Hall, front of house. Julian Bird at Salt, thanks so much for all your hard work over the last 12 years. And we'll see you again next year. Good night, God bless.